Welcome to another Marvel Snap deck highlight today, coming at you with a variation of what I think is one of the most powerful decks you can play in the entire card pool right now, and that is a Destroyer variation. Destroyer, one of the highest individual power cards in the game, 6 energy, 16 power, but with a potent drawback. On reveal, it destroys all of your other cards. There are 3 different cards in our deck to let us mitigate this drawback. Let's take a look at them next. Cosmo, very direct, ongoing effect, stops all on reveal abilities at its location. This is symmetrical, so not only does this disrupt your opponent, but if we play Destroyer out at Cosmo's path, it isn't able to blow up anything else on our board. The other 2 cards that allow us to keep our board through Destroyer are Armor, which is another symmetrical effect that makes everything in its path not be able to be destroyed. So very typical play pattern is you load up Armor and then 3 other potent cards to win one path, and then you Destroyer in one of the 2 others, winning it single-handedly with the 16 power it can provide. Professor X, similar to Armor, but with a little bit more risk reward. It completely locks down the path that it's played into. And if you play it to a path and you're then winning that path, that's typically not going to change. But if you play it to a path and it ends up you're losing in that path, then it's also difficult for you to get extra power into it. That being said, one of the nice things about this build is that in addition to Destroyer on our top end, we also have Spectrum. So 6 energy, 5 power card. On reveal, gives all of our ongoing cards plus 2 attack. And if you take a look at our deck here, everything other than the Destroyer is an ongoing effect. And I really liked this split top end in this archetype for 2 reasons. The first is you only draw your Destroyer in 75% of your games, so having a second powerful top end means that we almost always have a 6-drop bomb on the final turn that's powerful. And the second is that there are some games where Destroyer doesn't win for a variety of reasons that Spectrum is able to, because she's able to add additional power to a path that's already locked up with 4 cards. I found it's very difficult for our opponents to be able to play around both of these payoffs. Typically, in most turn 6 situations that you end up in, one or the other is going to be something they simply cannot beat. And it makes this deck an incredibly efficient laddering tool. You probably noticed this video is a little bit shorter than a lot of the deck highlights that I post. That's not because there's fewer games, it's just because the games are so quick. This game clips along getting the wins out, so if you're looking to ladder up quickly, I think this is an excellent choice for doing so. Remember, if you do like the deck in the video, tap that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what your favorite part is. If you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I post deck highlights here as well as other Marvel Snap game news and updates almost every single day of the week. I'd love to see you back again. Today, enjoy some Spectrum Destroyer, though. I think we lead Armor on 2 always. Onslaught Citadel's pretty good with Fantastic and Warpath here. Honestly, do we snap the Citadel? Might be a snap. Let's see what this 3rd location is. Yeah, I think this is a snap the Citadel angle. I think this location makes us likely to win, and my opponent doesn't know yet that this makes us likely to win. So I want to snap to ask to double the stakes before they know that this is good for us. Oh, well, that's really funny. Okay, and now I could theoretically Iron Man here if I wanted. Because they Cosmo'd here. Yeah, I think we just Iron Man Destroyer here. Can I snap again? Can I snap again? I want to let me snap again, chat. So again, Cosmo here says on reveal abilities don't happen at this location. So Destroyer's drawback is not present. So I'll have 32 power here on the right. Oh, 28. That's adorable. Thanks, friend. deck building in Snap feels better and is more impactful than any other card game I've ever played, in large part due to the small deck sizes. The fact that you get like instant feedback when you make a change in your deck because you're very likely to see the change that you made feels great. Well, I think we snapped them, right? Because we're about to draw a new hand. Do I snap? No, they just retreat if we snap, right? Do we let them limp? I guess we're supposed to let them limp, huh? Putting per Dr. Octopus in your Lockjaw deck is definitely a decision you are allowed to. Yeah, I'm not snapping. They'll just leave. They're probably just leaving anyways, but yeah. This is definitely a choice you are allowed to make. Or are they staying in because they have Infinite? No way, right? 0%? I'm not snapping. Maybe they think Infinite's good enough.
I am.
Get out of here, bud.
I am Iron Man.
Victory.
Death's Domain. Was that too bad for us? We have both armors. And Professor X's and things like Mr. Fantastic to sneak across in there. Evening Ben. I also just do that. That can be only one. Okay, should seem good for us. We'll snap him. Destroyer is kind of like the king of the Space Throne, huh? I guess Infinite's bigger than him, but that's about it. Yeah, this deck puts people in a tough squeeze. Like, spots where they can beat Destroyer, they can't beat Spectrum, and vice versa a lot of the time. 2 or 3 drop? 4 is fine. Twitch partners are not allowed to simultaneously cast to Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Opponent snapped.
In it to win it. Why'd the Space Throne light up? It's weird.
Avengers. Assemble.
About to get like Green Goblin here. Red Skull, sure. So their deck does play Enchantress. That doesn't really beat us, right? Does it beat us? If I Spectrum, I have priorities. So if I Spectrum, this would be 4. This would be 7 is 11. This would be 5 is 16. This would be 19. And they tie and they win the tiebreaker. I think we just destroy her, right? it's the other thing this deck does, where you're like, surprise, I'm the destroyer deck. Or just like actually torched. I really don't want to play into the Sunspot path. Or at the very least, I don't want to Professor X there. Does Snap have a 5-mana Teferi? No, it mostly has good card designs. Not whatever 5-mana Teferi is.
Avengers! Assemble.
Wind, aid my hand.
I think that's like actually just disgusting. Is 5-mana Teferi actually sees more play in Modern than Jace the Mind Sculptor. Just like super jacked up. Okay, do they have a way to cheat into the Flooded Zone then? Well, X into nowhere here. Okay, so Destroyer's actually not good left. If they Doctor Doom, they go to 12 here, but Spectrum puts us to 13, so I think that's good. There's also good Nodin. Got him. I should have snapped there, I think.
Victory.
Alright, well, this is just Armor, Mojo, Warpath, Iron Man here, right? Actually, maybe we Mr. Fantastic here, because he still gets into the Nexus, and then that way we could go Warpath, Iron Man, Destroyer. Although, this is kind of funny, right? Because winning the Nexus means you lose the bar with no name.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. Are you just gonna like not play into the Nexus? That can't possibly work out for them, right? Because I like also win their lane by a lot.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Okay. So their Destroyer is plus 32 in the Nexus, which puts them to 40. Our Spectrum is plus 17, which is plus 34, right? Is that right? No, I'm wrong. Our Spectrum is plus 22, which puts us to 58. So we're good here.
Victory.
I think we just play into Necrosha here. Obviously, Mojo's not gonna work, but yeah. Yeah, I think Magic's just a better game when it's played as like that type of social experience, right? When you strip Magic down to like just the game itself and remove the people, it's just like, do we armor here then? I think we armor here. The question is, can this win center? They might not be able to. Tiki? We're not winning the raft anyways, right? Nice, Nathan. Yeah, they're probably Ultron. I agree. I'm not confident enough to snap, but I'm gonna do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff right there, chat. Now we'll snap if they want to stay. We drew Destroyer, and they gave me an extra turn, so I get to go Destroyer here, and then I get to follow it up with Iron Man Colossus. We're bad people. Hey, thanks to one of the awesome folks that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, if you want to see more stuff like this here, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm absolutely loving all things Marvel Snap, and I'd love to do more of this, and your support makes that possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back again real soon for more Snap content here on YouTube.